Kyle and Jess. A little over a year ago, we decided to sell everything we own, pack up our suitcases, and fly away to live a much less conventional way of life. We're going to Mexico!
After a year and a half of touring around Latin America, we find ourselves in the biggest city in the Western Hemisphere, Mexico City. We've spent 3 weeks touring around this amazing city and checking out some of the most popular neighborhoods for tourists and expats alike.
Today, we are going to show you around these beautiful areas of Mexico City.
Alright guys, now we've made our way down here to Paseo de la Reforma, one of the most popular roadways in all of Mexico City, and with good reason. It's home to some of the most popular monuments in all of Mexico. The Angel of Independence in particular brings people from all around the world.
There is so much to see when you're down here as well. I love my food, so I thoroughly enjoyed coming down here and eating a lot of different food. There is restaurants, you've got food markets. Actually, here used to be a big Christmas market. They had it up for quite a while. I believe it was a good month. They had a big Christmas market. They did just take it down, unfortunately, because Christmas is over. They actually also closed off this road for New Year's and had a massive stage. Like a modern area of the city. It's definitely like the business avenue. Kyle's dad was actually just working just around the corner, so it's a lot of professional buildings.
Yeah, but you know what? It's also really great for the family. Specifically on Sundays, they actually close off half of the roadway so that families can come down, rent bikes, rollerblade, just kind of go for a walk.
Yeah.
It's a really cool part of the city, and like we said, there's something here for everybody. Now, another thing that we found really interesting when it comes to Paseo de la Reforma and Mexico City in general is it seems that the weed culture is really making some strides forward in terms of, you know, getting some rights in terms of usage for recreational purposes and whatnot. In fact, right as you get up to the entrance to Chapultepec Park, there's a place called Estrella de Luz, which is like this little corner just off of the main kind of subway station there in that area of the city. And they're selling weed, people are just smoking joints, you can buy bongs and stuff. It's kind of like the whole culture is just allowed within that one little spot of the city. But from what we had heard, there's multiple places like that sprinkled throughout the downtown core. So if that's your thing, you may be in luck when you come down here, and we would suggest checking out Estrella de Luz. Mexico City's Chapultepec Park is the oldest and largest urban park in Latin America, and one of the oldest urban parks in the entire world.
To put it in perspective, it is twice as big as the Central Park of New York City.
Chapultepec Castle in the heart of the park is actually the only castle to house royalty in all of North America, making it the only official castle on the entire continent.
This massive park is home to 9 museums, 2 lakes, and the Mexico City Zoo, so you definitely won't be bored when you come and visit.
We had to check out the Anthropology Museum. It was recommended by travelers and locals alike, an absolute must-see when visiting Mexico City.
How beautiful that is.
Another neighborhood that you absolutely have to check out when you come to Mexico City is Coyoacán. We're down here right now in the main part of the Coyoacán neighborhood, and it is absolutely beautiful sight to see. The historic buildings with the colorful paints, the big beautiful park here, and it's actually got a lot of history here as well. Old Frida, one of the most popular icons in Mexico history. She's known for those iconic, beautiful paintings with the unibrow. You'll see it all across Mexico.
There she is, there's Frida.
Her house is right here in Coyoacán, and it's also known as the oldest neighborhood in Mexico City, as this whole part of Mexico was actually once underwater, all of the Mexico City area, except for Coyoacán. So this is where they actually originated the city itself, and so it is a must-see when you're coming to check out Mexico City.
We took a guided tour that took us throughout the city, and our guide actually told us that the buildings in Coyoacán could not be any higher than 3 stories high by law. We thought that was a pretty cool and interesting note, yet we had seen some buildings that were higher than 3 stories, so we're not actually sure how accurate that is. The tour also took us through the beautiful San Juan Bautista Cathedral, which is found in the heart of Coyoacán, as well as the street markets that are found all over the area. The tour didn't stop there though. After briefly checking out Coyoacán, we actually spent the majority of the day in our next hotspot.
And another place that you're going to want to come when you come to Mexico City is Xochimilco. We had an amazing tour when we came down here today. And if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure to go check that out. We'll link it up here in the corner somewhere right now. We had an absolutely amazing day here. A real great tour that actually didn't just go through Xochimilco. Again, if you want to see some of those details, make sure to go check out that video. But again, a strong suggestion when coming to Mexico City.
You have to do the canal.
Have to check out Xochimilco.
These canals are actually the last remnants of a vast water transportation system that was built by the Aztecs. The beautiful, colorful gondola boats take you on a sail past food vendors, artisans, and mariachi bands.
Jess is steering us off into the swamp over here.
And it bounces out the water, so it's pretty intense. I think I might crash in the boat though.
Yeah. I think you slowed us down a wee bit. We've got a bit of a traffic jam up there.
Lo siento.
But he's fighting to get us caught up. Another notable mention is one of the most memorable bucket list experiences we have ever had. And that was flying in a hot air balloon over the beautiful pyramids of Teotihuacan. And I know I'm butchering that. Although it's not right in the city of Mexico City and it is a little bit more expensive, it is definitely a wonderful, thrilling experience worth checking out. We went early morning, so we were able to catch the beautiful sunrise, and viewing this amazing historic site from the sky was an absolute sight to see.
Amazing. Totally recommend it. What an experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you are a fan of historic sites, but don't want to go all the way out of town to Teotihuacan, you can head right downtown to the historic center of Zócalo.
The Historic Center is actually one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites located in Mexico and is home to the Templo Mayor Aztec Temple, the Metropolitan Cathedral, the Grand Hotel Ciudad de Mexico, and so much more. You'll actually often find many holiday events that are being celebrated here, much like we did during the Christmas season.
Another amazing area in the downtown part of Mexico City is the combination of the 3 neighborhoods of La Condesa, Roma Norte, and Hippodromo, a place that we've actually been staying the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's a beautiful part of Mexico City, and it's definitely kind of got the artsy, hipster, kind of food culture vibe here, and it is away from the hustle and bustle of the main central part of Mexico City. Now, I was a little shocked to find out how dog-friendly Mexico City is, and this area, they have these beautiful tree-lined avenues and tons of parks where you and your pooch can get tons of exercise. Now, this is a really safe area in Mexico City, and it's really beautiful because you're right in the central of Mexico City, but you're away from the hustle and bustle. So it's a really nice, quiet neighborhood.
Yeah, it's definitely quiet, and you're also sandwiched right around the Insurgente Avenida, which is like one of the longest stretching avenues in all of Mexico. So you can really get around very easily around other parts of the city. And it's also, you've got these small little parks kind of just sprinkled all around the area. We've been calling this one the Lord of the Rings Park because it's just got all this beautiful plants and everything
Thick
is
greenery, like so much green, and they've got these little like hobbit houses, seats, which we're actually gonna go find one right over here. But it's like this beautiful little hobbit area, like it looks like Lord of the Rings. So. Now it's time to show you where we've been staying. Come check it out. So we are generally ballers on a budget, but we have been staying with Kyle's family for the last couple weeks, and we've had a great time in Mexico City, but we have been living it up in this Airbnb. This apartment is a huge 3-bedroom city apartment. We are located in between Roma Norte and La Condesa, so it's a great area. And it is beautiful. It's a very New York kind of style apartment. It's gorgeous, tons of texture. I love it. So here we have a cute little sitting room. Even cooler, we have an arcade machine. So it's like got how many games? Like,
I think it was almost 2,000. The thing about this arcade is the volume was cranked when we came.
So high. We tried playing it and it was like blaring off the room. It was crazy loud. So we had to figure out how to turn it down, which we did, but now we play it and it's so much fun. So that's such a cool little
add-on that we didn't even expect coming in.
Exactly. And we have this beautiful long balcony that actually connects to the master bedroom right here with these beautiful double doors. These doors open all the way, which is really cool, and they do in the master. So it's like you've got these 2 double balcony sliding doors. It's really cool, and the views out onto the city are gorgeous. So yeah, we have the sitting room. Decent table for us to sit and work. Decent sized master. Awesome wardrobe. Check this out. Yes. And then even better, a bathtub. You generally don't get bathtubs in Mexico, so to have this has been such a treat. Okay, kitchen's been nice, and a big treat which we have loved. A dishwasher! Hallelujah!
Literally the first dishwasher we've had since leaving Canada.
Yeah.
So something you don't think is like a big deal, maybe first world problems.
Totally first world problems, but when you don't have a dishwasher for a year and a half, having one is a total treat, as well as an oven. An actual full-blown oven is really nice to have. Also, which was really cool in this apartment, they have a water system. So you can filter your water and actually drink from the tap, which
is so rare in Mexico.
But I actually haven't really drank it.
Yeah,
I'm
you'll
so
notice
used to.
we've got the bottles of water.
Yeah.
We're still like, can't get over that.
Yeah, I'm still a bit iffy, and you just never know, Another treat, which we've loved here, is ta-da! A washing machine. Doesn't have a dryer, but that's fine because I can't even dry like half my clothes anyway, so it's really good to have that. Okay, so we have 2 bedrooms here, which is mine and Kyle's and his sister's Ashley's. So Ashley's is basically just the same as ours, but she doesn't have an ensuite. We do. This is her bathroom. Still super modern, super cute, nice and clean.
The shower heads throughout the whole condo have been really nice. It's like those big...
And hot water too. It's been really nice to have like proper, steady stream of hot water. This is ours. We've got 2 singles, which is actually kind of different. It's kind of nice. Get my own space sometimes, you know.
Yeah, miss the cuddles, but not the knees in the back.
So yeah, this is our room. It's got a nice big window. We have a big wardrobe. And we have a really cute bathroom in here. Nice, clean, modern. It's been really nice. This sink doesn't have filtered water, so again, I'm still using it to like bottled water to use to brush my teeth and everything. I'm used to that anyway, so it's not a big deal at all. So yeah, this has been our condo and we have loved it. Like I said earlier, we are ballers on a budget. So here we have been living life in luxury.
We absolutely have, and as per usual, we've always got to have a pool, so I'm going to take you upstairs and show you that real quick. Let's go. Now, it's a bit smoggy and cloudy today, but you do get almost a 360-degree view of the entire city from up here. Stretches all the way around, and then you've got this beautiful infinity pool here as well. Again, really hard to beat. You got these little kind of pockets where they've got little desk areas with the comfort chairs and whatnot, so plugins as well. So if you are looking for somewhere that you can work and just kind of relax, then they've got you covered up here as well with these endless relaxed chairs. Although they don't have any kind of cooktops or barbecues up here, they do seem to have these kind of little kitchen areas as well. So you got the sink, you got some plugins, so if you have like an electric cooktop, you can also use that up here as well. And of course, it's impossible to beat these immaculate views of downtown Mexico City. You can see Chapultepec Park and the castle from here. Amazing. Now, we hope you found this video informational and entertaining, and if so, make sure to smash that like button. If you'd like to continue following our journey through Mexico City and beyond, make sure to click subscribe and ring-a-ding-ding-dong that bell so you'll be notified of our future videos. And until next time, bye.